Thanks for joining us. It's time for us to take a quick look at what's happening on the covers of the dailies this morning. Mike Mesikeno is here, as always. Thanks for joining us, Mike. Daily Independent here. Today is Tuesday, April 30th, 2024, by the way. Daily Independent says corruption allegation. Keyamo demarketing Nigeria's aviation sector, according to experts. It says here, aircraft leasing insurance premiums may rise over action. Minister trying to justify interference into NCAA jurisdiction. Top left there, it says federal government must invest $10 billion annually for improved electricity, according to minister. And court orders EFCC to freeze 1,146 accounts of individuals and companies. Story starts there on the cover and wraps up on page 3. What else do we have here? It says 4 killed, others injured as herdsmen attack Enugu community. And 2024 WASSCE begins today with 1,814,344 candidates. That's the West African Secondary Schools examination. So I know that the common entrance was postponed from April till June, I believe. Okay. But the WAEC, well, what we used to call WAEC, right? WASSCE. Well, WAEC was what I used to call it. I don't know.
No, it changed to WASSCE.
Yeah, it changed to WASSCE. Yeah?
It changed to WASSCE in 99.
What year?
99.
99.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So you wrote WASSCE.
Yes, but
because you didn't write it before 99. It's the same way
we don't read.
You didn't write it before 99. No, I don't think you wrote it before 99. You wrote WASSCE because I think it was WAEC. 98 was the last year for WAEC, as it were. WASSCE was 99.
I hear you, but it's the same way. It's the same way we still call it NEPA, even though it hasn't been called NEPA in a very long time. But you know, students now, I'm not sure it's the same process how we all used to do exams. I'm not sure what the process is right now. I should really do more research on that. The way they used to allocate different locations for different schools, different students. It was, I think, one of my first opportunities to, you know, go outside the comfort zone of my secondary school space to actually get an exam done. And it's obviously from this list of 1.8 million candidates that will know who's going into tertiary institutions. But also there were some reports last year that said that results have been getting poorer over the past 5 years. And, you know, hopefully the students, we're wishing the students luck with this particular exam.
Oh, yeah.
Despite
I think even for JAMB released a report of over 1.4 million students scoring under 200. Do you remember your JAMB score?
No, I actually don't. If it was worth remembering, I probably would have remembered.
Nah, did not do that.
It couldn't have been that good. It couldn't be that good.
I think mine was 208. But I know I got admission via supplementary because I wrote it only once, but it was 208. But then it was quite big because before the advent of people who used to score 300, then anything over 200 was a big thing back then. Anything above 200, you know. But then things have changed and all of that. So, but you see, one thing I know is that Nigerians are some of the most intelligent people around the world. So when I see all of this and all of that, when we go outside, I mean, the other day was Miracle, former Big Brother Nigeria winner, who graduated with an MSc distinction in aeronautics. Big one, you know. The young man's doing very good for himself. So we have some of the most intelligent people around the world. And whatever, we definitely need to make our education is quite subsidized, which as is a lot of things. But kudos to Nigerian students, of course, and Nigerians as a whole. We do well when it comes to academics.
And good luck to all of you starting your exams
best to them.
Today. All the best. All the best. Fingers crossed. We're moving on now. We have the Nigerian Tribune with us as well. Do you have it with you there, Mike?
Okay. Let's see. EFCC to freeze. For this is the same headline that was spoken about there. 8,401 candidates score above 300. That's talking about UTME results. JAMB withholds results of 64,624 candidates. Black marketers have field day as petrol sales for 1,000 naira per litre. Filling stations sell fuel between 650 and 900. Queues, transportation situation worsen, residents groan. This is Tribune. I know some other papers are trying to find the cause for this. There's been many things thrown back and forth. The marketers have spoken their own and all of that. But checks so some of these papers have. I don't have the exact. I know quite a number of things, but I don't have. It's hard to have a holistic, view of everything that is happening. I know exactly where the issues might be, but I know that we're postulating different things and all of that. I know that there is that impending crash that is expected to come, and it's already, they're anticipating, and it's causing quite a number of issues and all of that. But it's not easy on Nigerians, man. The queues are something else. One of my producers said he filled his tank with 42,000 Naira yesterday. I said when he filled his tank, he said he just drained. It's like, when your battery, your phone is just there.
So having a full tank is a privilege these days. It's a privilege, especially at this time of the month. But in the end, it also affects transportation prices.
Of course. You're taking cabs and all of that. It's gone up and all of that.
So,
let's see. Can we take Punch?
Let's see what we have here. Okay,
Punch or Daily Trust? Which one do you have there?
I have Punch. You just mentioned Punch now. Okay, it says here 5 tanker vessels offloading PMS at Lagos port. Independent marketers sell over 800 Naira per litre. Major headline there says petrol hits 800 as 240 million litre vessels arrive. So there is hope in sight. The vessels have arrived.
I would look forward to some of our other shows where we'll dissect this and try to find out exactly what is happening.
Customers panic as CBN bans OPay, Palm Pay, and others' new accounts. So this was also trending yesterday. Apparently, some of the platforms have been banned from opening new accounts. They're not saying that those with accounts cannot use them. They're saying
as much as those fintechs have done quite a lot when it comes to ease of transfer between people, and that's why a number of entrepreneurs and market people use them quite a lot. There's that thing of the policies. Do they protect these fintechs? And it seems like the fintechs came out to say, look, we are being scapegoated. And so for my own, I'm concerned about my money.
Sure.
Yes, you might scapegoat this thing and it might be wrong, but look, is it going to affect me in the long run? That is the skepticism a number of people would have when it comes to the fintechs, and which I personally have when it comes to the fintechs. Ease of business, going around and around.
Transactions.
But like you said, look, a CBN comes one day and it was on policy or something, and hey, I don't want anything to happen to my money.
Is it because the average fintech is limited to a certain number of accounts? Has that always
because
been
there's
the policy?
There's a limit to even transactions on those fintechs and all of that. And then with the ease of, there's a particular one, they've been sending me OTPs. That means that probably somebody tried to use my number to open an account, and it seems there's an account in my number.
Wow.
And so I told myself I'll never use any one of them because of those kind of issues and loopholes. There's a security as tight as traditional bank. You understand?
So there are some business, moguls that are of the opinion that if you are using a fintech to run your business, that in the small scale it's fine, but in the long run, having one of the bigger institutions...
In the large scale, it might not be.
In the large scale, in the long run, it might not pay if you're using one of them to run your entire business. So it might be something for you to think about. There are always reasons for all these little hindrances here and there. But at this point, we would love to hear your thoughts, your opinions on this matter. Please use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC.